The Queen Mary has just completed her yearly overhaul in dry dock at Southampton. For 5 weeks, the fastest liner afloat was allowed to rest, her massive beauty towering above the surrounding quays. These views of the complete hull can be seen only once a year, when the Queen, reposing on keel blocks, is surrounded by toiling workmen. Here, a propeller is attacked with spanner and mallet, while another team haul on the block and tackle. After being removed for cleaning, this is the process known as hardening on the propeller. Painting seldom stops on any ship, but during the yearly overhaul, 2,000 gallons of paint are used. But paint is never allowed to cover any defect, however small, and a minute inspection took place throughout the ship, while skilled technicians worked in the engine rooms. This year, the main condenser was retubed for the first time since her maiden voyage in 1936. The furnaces also are being repaired, and the glare of the welding apparatus added to the sense of ordered chaos. Only when the furnace is cold can repairs be made to the inside. Now, during the annual overhaul, new fire bricks were laid by a skilled bricklayer, working actually in the interior of the furnace itself. Decorators were hard at work in the famous public rooms, which, like the veranda grill, were stripped of all their furniture. Everything was ticketed and numbered so that there should be no mistake when the 13,000 curtains had to be rehung. Now they had returned from the cleaners, and together with the 2,500 carpets, were returned to their proper place with a minimum of confusion. Manpower, rather than electricity, was used to clean the promenade decks. But there was no lack of men. From all over Britain, 2,000 men had been called to Southampton for this mammoth job of winter-time spring cleaning. At the end of each day throughout the 5 weeks, the men checked ashore by dropping their tallies in the tally box.
And when the refit was finished, the task of taking stores on board went ahead in preparation for the coming voyage. This is a familiar routine that swings into action during the 48-hour turnaround after each Atlantic crossing. 10,000 meals a day can be served from the stores of this floating hotel. 50,000 pounds weight of potatoes, 20,000 pounds of sugar, and 10,000 pounds of butter are among the items carried in the Queen Mary's gigantic larder. During the voyage, 15,000 breakfasts will be served, and that means taking on board 75,000 eggs and 100 sides of bacon. Austerity and rationing have never been allowed to affect such excellent dollar earners as the two Queens, whose restaurant service is reckoned among the best in the world. Up to 200,000 pounds of general stores were taken over by the various departments of the ship for stowage. Everything, from the small helping of pickles on the side of the diner's plate to the poultry which will be served as one of the main courses, had to be accurately checked as it came on board. In the main passenger shopping centre, which was known to troops during the war as Piccadilly, Everything was made ready for business. Here, the best quality of export-only goods are sold, and no purchase tax has to be paid.